What's going on, everyone? This is Eric, and I'm going to be going over uh, the tournaments from Oaks, Pennsylvania this past week. We're going to take care of both the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games. First of all, I hope everybody had a good break. Second of all, it was a pleasure hanging out with some of you guys when I was there for a couple of days. Um, and you guys look pretty locked in. You're there for, a couple of more tournaments, there for different reasons. And we're going to go over this. We're going to go over from a basketball perspective specifically, not going to get into all the recruiting stuff. But if you have any questions about how to use Huddle for this type of thing, I did send a bunch of links to tutorials, and if you need any help, Huddle's always very, very helpful with that. But we're going to focus on the basketball part of this. And I guess we're going to start, you know what? Let's start as far back as we can. And that would be this game against Iverson. Now, again, what we're going to do, again, we're going to go through from a team perspective and then the individuals. Now, I can't help the fact that you guys keep changing numbers and adding new numbers. So some of this is not going to be completely accurate, but better than nothing. So again, to remind everybody what we're trying to accomplish here, as a team, we're looking at three numbers: effective field goal percentage, turnover rate, and offensive rebound percentage. And effective field goal percentage, we're really looking for 55%. You're a little light here against Iverson, 50%. Your turnover rate was okay, 16%. We really want it below 15. Offensive rebound percentage was a little low. So again, these numbers are very indicative of kind of a close game that you probably end up losing, and this is sort of exactly what happened. Let's take a look at the shot chart of this game. And again, we have to keep going back this way to do that. Now, again, visually, when I was there, I thought that the shot selection was okay, and it kind of bears this out. So I do see like four bad twos, which from a percentage basis is extraordinarily good. We want it to be less than 10% of the total field goals, and you're well below that. So you guys are doing great as far as, well, from a coaching perspective, encouraging these types of good shots, and as players, taking those good shots. So good for you guys there. Let's take a look at the individuals from this game. See what we got here. So from three, we had Sean 2 for 2, which was excellent. Jake 2 for 2, Elijah 3 for 7, Liam 2 for 5. So overall, pretty good. You guys were a little fishy at the rim, maybe. Manny was 2 for 6 at the rim. Michael 1 for 5. I guess this is KD. Kyle 0 for 2. Elijah, just a lot of shots overall. Oh, sorry. This is from 2. Sorry, you guys were here. From 3, you guys were a little weaker. So Elijah 4 for 12. Weedy 1 for 5. Very, very surprising. As a matter of fact, again, I only saw a couple of games, but Mike was a little more invisible in the games I was watching than I was used to seeing. Chase 0 for 2. What about turnovers? Take a look at that a little bit. Nobody. Oh, Liam 5 turnovers. All right, that's not great, but you guys can click through those and see what those were all about. 3 blocks sort of makes up for that. So overall, not bad. Not quite good enough to win a game like this, but pretty good. Sean, very, very nice game. Look at this: 5 for 7, 2 for 2 from 2, 3 for 5 from 3. Very, very strong. Okay, let's go on to the next game here. We'll look at all ball. And this was kind of a weird game. I was at this one as well. This was against those 2 7-footers, and it's kind of a weird game to prepare for. You're not used to playing against that type of environment. So it impacts your shot selection a little bit, But let's see. And it was a very low scoring, very ugly game. Take a look at what the numbers were. Yeah, you look at this: 43% effective field goal percentage. And obviously that's not going to work. the fact that you almost won this game is a testament to how bad the other team was, honestly. Um, Turnover rate was a little high, 16% again. And you obviously didn't get that many offensive rebounds. Makes sense against a bunch of 7-footers. Okay. Take a look at the shot chart here against all ball. We'll take a look here. And your shot chart was pretty good. You only had 4 bad 2s again, out of 50. So you guys have really embraced this, and I'm really proud of you guys, both coaches um, um, and players, for not, taking too many of these bad 2s. All right, now as far as individuals go, let's see what we have here. We have um, Elijah I don't know if this is the game he got hurt at the end. Again, I got a little confused, but this one, he was 0 for 5 from 3. Sean, 1 for 6 from 3. That's not good. Weedy again, 1 for 5 from 3. I don't know what's going on here. Kyle, 2 for 5. Manny, 3 for 5. Oh, yes, I remember this game. So Manny, I believe this is when you took those really good shots out of rhythm, which was incredible. I mean, it's a big difference. I think this might have been the game where Elijah got hurt at the end, in the last 5 minutes or so. In any case, yeah. So again, just a little bit light, and if you guys shot the ball even a little bit better, you would have won this game by 10 points. I mean, honestly, as far as turnovers go, let's see. Nobody really. It's kind of a tough game, but you guys definitely could have shot the ball a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the last game, which thankfully I did miss, against BCRI. You guys lost by a healthy 40 points. Let's take a look at the overalls from that game first. Totals overall. From an offensive perspective, I mean, 47% effective field goal percentage. Obviously, this is not good, but it's not the worst. You know what I mean? I mean, the problem here was not really, I mean, yeah, your effective field goal percentage is not going to win with 48%, but the issue here was the turnovers. I mean, look at this, 30% almost turnover rate. And again, I missed this game. I mean, I left after about halftime, but I mean, I'll leave it to you guys to determine whether the majority of these turnovers were physical mistakes or mental mistakes. That's for you guys to determine. But certainly way too many turnovers here. Take a look at the shot chart from this game. This is against BCRI. Yeah, I mean, the problem here is you didn't get enough shots off in the first place. Again, all these turnovers is disaster. And of those, 5 of them were bad too. So this was a really poor performance. Now, again, I'm not saying this other team wasn't good. They were good, but they weren't 40 points better than you. I mean, but you turn the ball over that many times. I mean, you're just never going to win. It's the way it goes. And part of me wants to really just click through all these turnovers and see how many of them were avoidable. But you know what? You don't need me for that. You can go ahead and click through those yourself. Let's take a look at the stats here from this game. Athletes total. Let's see what we have here. Elijah did come back to play in this. 4 of 11 from 3. Pretty good, actually. Unknown. So I guess that must have been KD, I suppose. I mean, nobody really else was particularly bad, but again, just not enough shots got off here. Just way too many turnovers. You want to see who the criminals were, and the honest answer is all of you. I mean, 3 for you, 2 for you, 3 for you, 3 for you. So really across the board, a pretty miserable turnover performance, and that really didn't cost you the game. I mean, you maybe would have lost anyway, but you wouldn't have lost by 40. It would have been a lot more competitive. So, that's that. Okay, let's go on to the next 3 games, which I missed all of them. So I am going to just go by the numbers here. You did go 3-0, but again, we don't want to worry about the results. I want to really think about the numbers here. So let's look at team loaded first. You guys won this at the end, I think. And we'll take a look overall. Yeah, I mean, this was actually a pretty ugly game. I mean, honestly, you had a very, very poor 43% effective field goal percentage. And just the other team was just worse. Um, Turnover rate, again, a little high, but not the end of the world. Got a decent amount of offensive rebounds, but the effective field goal percentage was really poor. I mean, you were very fortunate to win this game, honestly. And against any team good, you would have lost. I mean, that's the way this goes. Take a look at the shot chart here against team loaded. Shot chart, not bad. 1, 2, 4, 5 bad twos out of 57. You just missed everything. Wow, this is nuts. Let's take a look at that. Stats, athletes, total. Let's see, from 3, Manny 0 for 1. Elijah was 0 for 8 in this game. And Jake was 0 for 5. So, I mean, 0 for 13 between our two of our lead guards is not going to work. Yeah, this was, hey, you know what? I shouldn't say, I mean, you don't need me to tell you, Elijah, this was not a great game. 6 for 22. Nonetheless, you guys got it done at the end, but this is not great. Take a look at turnover rate. Turnovers, nobody particularly good. I mean, you just really just shot the ball miserably, and were fortunate enough to have a shot at the end, which you took advantage of. All right, again, I could just celebrate the win, but that's not what I'm here for. All right, let's take a look at the next game. And this was a win against Midwest, 76-62. We'll look at overall. Now, this was a good win. I mean, this is good. 57% effective field goal percentage. This is what we're looking for. 15% turnover rate, pretty good. Good offensive rebound percentage. This is a strong game. Let's take a look at the shot chart here from this one. It's Midwest. And I'll tell you though that the shot selection wasn't terrific. 6 bad twos. Now I want you to look at another way. Like you guys were 1 for 6 from here, from these really bad twos. If you got rid of these shots, you would have even had a better game from an effective field goal percentage. You got this ball to the rim like in fine style. Now, again, you can click through these and see how many of them were actually bad twos and which were like huddle just kind of messing with you. But I mean, this overall was pretty good, but you just got to get rid of these again. Let's take a look at stats from Midwest athletes. Let's see. Woohoo! There you go, Weedy. Welcome back to the tournament. 6 for 7 from 3. Let's go. Elijah, again, 0 for 4. Liam, 0 for 2. Chase, 0 for 3. Despite that, you guys were killing it. I mean, you're getting at the rim. Elijah, 4 for 9 from the rim. Liam, 6 for 9. Chase, 5 for 8. Yeah, so overall, very, very strong game. Weedy, let's go. Thank you. All right. Let's go to the next game, the last game, I guess, against BBD. You won 57-53, it looks like. We'll take a look at the stats, though. I have a feeling it's pretty ugly. Yeah, 49% is not great, but what I do like a lot about this is this turnover rate of 11%. You can do this. You're in business. You don't even need 55%. You need about this. So this is actually one where your field goal percentage wasn't great, but because you got a chance to take so many shots, it worked out. Very, very good, actually. I like that turnover rate. All right, let's take a look at the shot chart there against BBD. Ooh, not good. Oh my God, what is this? And imagine if you got rid of these 3, 4, 5, 0 for 5, so 1 for 7 from these bad twos. I mean, seriously, you got to get rid of this stuff. Now, again, I'm not going to poke through these and see who's responsible for these. I mean, you guys can figure it out. You can do this. You can click through and see, for example, like this one. Like, who is this? Yeah, you don't need that. That's atrocious. All right, let's go to the stats, the individuals. Let's take a look by athlete. From 3, Elijah 4 for 10 this time, better. Elwood miserable, 0 for 4. Weedy 2 for 5, back on track. Kyle, okay. So everyone was just kind of okay, but the turnovers I really liked quite a bit. All right. Let's take a look. We may as well take a look at the season stuff, just as you've already done this. And let's take a look at, all right, let's do this. All games, all seasons. And let's take a look, I guess, first at overall, like for the team. So for the team, 52% is pretty freaking good. I mean, when you average it all out to have 52%, that's really not bad. Turnover rate, right where we need it. Offensive rebound percentage, a little light, which is understandable. Overall, pretty productive season so far in these 25 games. And by the end of next week, you'll have 30. Now let's go to the individuals. Now, well, before that, let's do the shot chart for the whole season. How about that? Overall, all season. And then what we'll do is I'll just pull out just the like the paint twos here. So overall, only 90 really bad twos of this, which is pretty good. I mean, honestly. And you'll see, by the way, as I said at the beginning of the year, you're going to end up shooting 33% from here. Look at this. You're shooting better from 3 than here. Why would you take these? This really shot chart, this is really the end of the story. Like, this shot chart is the one that I should just give to every team at the beginning of the season. Because this is normal. You know what I mean? Like, this is normal. You don't make as many, you almost make more of these. And here, in this case, you do, percentage-wise, than these. So why take them? They're worth 2 points. Anyway, this is really the end of it. But let's go to the individuals. And again, this is what we're looking for. What we're looking for, I want players who could shoot either 55% from 2 or 35% from 3. And I'm really looking for someone who could do both. That's my recruiting as far as offensive production. So let's see who's doing that for me. Let's first look at twos. Who is better than 55% from 2? Well, it's Kyle, 73. Sean, 56. Isaiah, 55. He's not here anymore. So really just the 2 of you, Kyle and Sean. So that's not great. Okay. Now, but let's take a look at the 3s. Who is getting me 35% from 2? Let's go, Michael Weedy. 44%, as I predicted. Kyle, 44%. 2 guys over 44, which is really good. And then I have to tell you, everybody else failed. I mean, so far, and listen, failure is whatever. It's a tough word, but I set the goal at the beginning of the season, right? 35% from 3. You guys got to get there. Yeah, Manny, 32. Oh, where are you? 32. Oh, he's not here anymore. Elijah, 31. Liam, 30. You know what I mean? So get in the gym. What can I say? Now, again, some of these might have been contested, whatever, but, as they say in my business, numbers don't lie. I mean, they might fib a little bit, but they don't lie. Okay. I will be back to wrap this up at the end of this next weekend tournament. Play hard, play strong, finish strong, and I'm looking forward to it. Good luck, everybody.